How's it going, folks? Just making up the turmeric bed today, and I was going to put all that turmeric over in that corner in there, but yeah, I may not need to. Whilst pulling out some of the perennial leeks, a lot of those will be potted up and moved elsewhere, I came across these two sprouts. Now I have a feeling we have some turmeric left in there from last season. I didn't get it all out, and yeah, they'll be the first plants to go into that bed. So there was, this is the bed that had the huge turmeric harvest a couple of years ago. It's one of the really popular harvest clips we've got. So this is just leftover, yeah, basically a second flush of volunteers. So, I might just try and get all this soil in before I have to go and pick up Bianca. I'll come back and give you a bit of a look at it all set up. Thought I'd just give you a bit of a look at removing this turmeric, see if we can do it in one piece. It's got most of it moving. Let's come around here a little bit. Geez, this soil's nice. Not having much done to it, it's very nice and loose, this soil. Let's see if we can get right under. There we go. Oops, I've broken one finger off. So it's pretty deep by the look of it. Where are you, young lady? Oh, okay. So there's a finger there. Oh, and this bit here is just off a little finger. So you don't need much to start off a turmeric, do you? So I'll just put these to one side, I think. Over here with the leeks. So just to give you a look at what I found in that bed, I've got a couple of nice fingers there with shoots on them that I'm actually thinking I'll pop these guys into the bed rather than transplanting over the other turmeric. The other turmeric in there, in the old galangal bed, I might just let that go for a little while. And whoops, we're full. I better just turn this off. Sorry folks. And we'll turn that up to save some water. As I was saying, that turmeric over there, I'm just going to leave that in the bed for a little while and we'll harvest that as we need it. I might have a little bit of a bandicoot around tomorrow and maybe pull out two more nice large fingers with shoots on it just to pop in here. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it grows as good as other crops, that whole corner will be turmeric. And down along the front I'm going to put some of those perennial leeks and some of the walking onions Nita Farmer sent me. Thanks Nita. So they'll go along the front there. So yeah, all sorted. 2 beds down. Thought I'd give you a bit of a look at what we're having for dinner tonight as well. A couple of these larger leeks, that's the biggest. There's a couple of so-so ones down the bottom. They'll be chopped up and going into a chicken and potato hot pot. And on the side we'll have some of the rabbit ear lettuce and other greens up there in the aquaponics. And I'm also going to split some of the eggplants down lengthways and pan fry them as well on the side for me. So that's tonight's dinner. Oh, by the way, just out of interest, I fixed up the hose work in this yesterday, as you saw in last night's clip. So all I had to do this afternoon was come down, pop it all together and fill it up with the bits and pieces, and it took me probably an hour and 10 minutes just to give you some idea. But then again, I had everything on hand. I just had to run up to get a couple of barrow loads of sand and rock, and the compost I popped in there just to make it a little bit easier, because if you remember, it was sitting there in a pile. Just quickly, this bed over here is almost empty. I got a little island of perennial leeks up here and a couple down this end here. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen with them because we really don't need that many leeks. I might see if there's some way we can dehydrate them and turn them into like an onion powder or a leek powder or something like that. Because I also have a load in this bed there, and the original patch is still going strong in the top bed. That's been in there for nearly 5 years now, some of them. So, oh hang on. No, I lie, sorry. Some of them came out a few years ago and they were replanted back in there. Don't believe a word I say, folks. So, just to show you something else, down in here I had some more, if you can make it out, ball capsicums. Mr. Ben from Ben's Chicken Run, he put me onto them out at Macaway's Cafe, and we bought that plant. And I have some Jimmy Nardellos that you can't see over the back there, so they'll probably make it in with the salad as well. So just see how far this bed filled up, hey? Well, I might just add a little bit more water in, hey? Just to give the bottom layer a nice soaking. And as soon as that starts to overflow, I better nick off and see if bee's ready to be picked up. There we go. So hope you've all had a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you all online. Cheers, folks. I'm glad I spotted this guy out here. You can come off, thanks mate.